So the next thing that we're going to go over is the military rappel seat or a Swiss seat. This is a specialty knot. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the ends of my rope together, and I'm going to come all the way down until I find the middle of the rope. Once I find the middle of the rope, I'm going to hold the bight there, and I'm going to place this on my left hip above my belt. I'm then going to grab and wrap around my body, ensuring that this rope doesn't leave or doesn't spin around. Once I've done that, I'm going to go left over right once, and then twice, and I'm going to cinch that down above my belt. From there, I'm going to let it hang between my legs. I'm going to grab it, and now that waist belt that I just created, I'm going to have my thumbs inboard, and I'm going to push the ends of my rope down and through, and notice that I have just created a half hitch on either side. I'm going to these straps to bisect my pockets. I don't want them outside or inside of my pockets. And now I'm going to make a final adjustment on the front side, and now I'm going to squat down and I'm going to pull the rope straight down. And I'm going to repeat that step twice for a total of 3 times. Once I've done that and my harness is now nice and tight, I'm going to come back to my left hip and I'm going to tie a square knot. I'm going to tie this nice and tight, making sure that when I tie my overhands, just like in the square knot video, they follow the locking bars. I'm then going to take the locking carabiner here, and I'm going to face it towards me, just like I was going to hook a fish, and I'm going to come straight down my body, down to my ropes. I'm going to grab my waist belt, as well as the Twizzler line, clip the carabiner in, flip it over, and then I'm going to lock down the carabiner. At this point, my gate should be facing up, and the large portion of the carabiner should be facing away from me. You have 60 seconds to tie this. The standards associated with it are when the instructor comes up, if he pulls on your carabiner here, he should not be able to fit the fist between or behind your straps. The pigtails should be no smaller than your fist. If they're extra long, it doesn't matter. We're looking that you have the half hitches here and that they are bisecting your pockets. Up front, we want to make sure that your carabiner is fully locked down. Anything more than a quarter of a turn is going to be considered an unlocked carabiner. And then finally, we're going to make sure that the Twizzler has 2 wraps and the carabiner, or excuse me, and the square knot is tied properly.